Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wanted to come to you guys and talk to you today about. Hold on, just setting up my computer here. Okay. So, hey guys, I wanted to come to you guys and talk to you guys today about love specifically, right? And the ways that our love frequency can get distorted. Okay, so if you are someone who is trying to manifest love in your life, then you are at the right place at the right time. You can put your questions inside of the comments, and I'll try my best to try to answer those questions while I am chatting. Okay. So, first of all, I'm going to have 10 points that I'm going to go through. I need you guys to just show out. You guys know what to do, okay? So, if you were trying to manifest love, we're talking about the 10 ways that your love frequency may be distorted, all right? So, we know that we are vibrational beings, we are energetic beings, and our energy vibrates at a specific frequency, right? And that frequency determines the reality that we get to wake up to. So it's very important that we are conscious of our frequency, right? Okay. So we're going to talk about the love frequency, all right, and how it may get disruptions and cause you to not be able to create the type of love that you want. All right. So, first of all, the first way may be through conditional love programming. All right. I've worked with a lot of people, and some children are only praised when they do something that their parents prefer for them to do, or when their parents are pleased with something that they did, right? Now, this is conditional love. The kid is learning that love has to be earned, that they're not just enough to receive love. Okay. If anybody is familiar with this or has experienced this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that is going to create a distorted frequency, and that's going to cause you to basically chase love, unhealthy love. You're not going to be receiving it, you're going to be chasing it. Okay. So, conditional love programming is one way that you may have developed a distortion in your love frequency. Someone says, yep. Hey, Evelyn. Mwah. Hey, guys. Okay. So, conditional love programming. Let's make sure we remember this. The notes are on YouTube. I'm live on both right now. Okay. Number two, rejection that was never healed. Okay. If you Even if it was rejection from your parents, right? But you never healed that. Early emotional rejection or abandonment creates a loop within you, okay? And the loop is that you're expecting disconnection, right? The love frequency becomes coded in fear. So you are fearful of being left, right? Or not being accepted even when love shows up. So this is when the self-sabotaging comes into play. You can't see what you don't have the eyes to see, right? You cannot feel it, you cannot see it, you cannot understand it because of the vibrational mismatch. Okay. So rejection that was never healed, whether it was from your parents or an early love or anything like that, if it really impacted you, okay, that most certainly is going to cause a disruption in your love frequency. Okay. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, raise your hand. Okay. Another way is through trauma bonding, right? Trauma bonding. Okay. This happens with a lot of us, trauma bonding. Okay. So you've associated passion, right? Passion or intensity with drama, pain, inconsistency. You know dang on well that this person is not for you. You know doggone well you've seen red flags. But for some reason, okay, this is intense love, passion. You know, you like this, you're addicted to this adrenaline rush. Okay. So your nervous system links chaos with closeness. Like you are associating that person caring for you with their unhealthy responses to the way that they are treating you. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, this person loves me. They care about me so much. This is why they're acting like this type of thing, right? This is why they're acting like this, or you excuse their behavior, okay? Because you feel like they love you, okay? So you're mistaking emotional spikes for love. That's a big no-no, okay? If you're ever wondering why, or what your distortions may be caused from in your love frequency, this may be one of them, okay? So that's been 3, all right? Trauma bonds, rejection, right? Never healing from rejection. Okay. And also conditional love programming. And you guys, I put the notes for this in on YouTube. Okay. So I'm live on YouTube as well. And I also put the notes on the YouTube video. Okay. So you'll have it. Number 4 is on our list is overgiving as a survival pattern. And we know for sure you love to be chosen. Like you love, right, to be chosen. Now, not because it's alignment, but because it proves you are enough. Like they chose you. You feel some type of way because they, whoever they are, whatever pedestal you place them on, has chosen you. Okay. So you then get into this habit of overgiving. You know, you're overgiving because you want to be chosen. You want to maintain that status in their mind. Okay. Yes, people pleasing. Absolutely. I love that. I don't know why they blocked that, but let me improve that. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. People pleasing. Okay. And so again, when it comes to your love frequency, that's going to create this transactional type of thing. Like, okay, I'll love you if you do this for me type of thing. Okay. And so that's going to create distortion in your love frequency. Okay. How do you vibrate at and attract and activate your highest love, right? If you are still dealing with love traumas and distortions in your energy field, how will you, right? You won't. You won't. You may be looking around and you're like, oh my gosh, why can't I manifest true love? Like, what is stopping me? I can manifest everything else, but for some reason, I cannot get to the true love, right? Okay. The next thing on our list is suppressing the feminine or heart energy. Okay. So, love, getting hurt by love, right? It'll cause you to lead with logic. It's going to cause you to be, you know, like to build these emotional walls when you get hurt in love, right? And so then being soft, being feminine, being vulnerable feels unsafe. And what happens when you feel unsafe? Again, the walls come up, right? Of course, this is going to cause a distortion in your energy field. Well, we all have feminine and masculine energy, but the feminine part of you, your heart energy, right, is going to be shut down because you are trying to protect yourself. Okay. So this is going to cause you to avoid, circumstances where you may be able to develop healthy relationships. And it may cause you to be into hyper control, like really trying to control every little thing just to make sure that, you know, you don't get hurt. As I'm sitting here talking about it, it's like I'm remembering these things. I am remembering these things. Hi, Chrissy. Evelyn says, I'm working on that now. Yes. I am like, this is all, it like really, really, I love it when I am at the board and I'm like, dang, I needed to hear this. I needed to hear this. Sometimes I'm just talking to myself, talking for myself. Okay, so next on our list, all right, we're talking about what could cause distortions in your love frequency. Okay, if you were wanting to manifest true love, right? What would be causing distortions, keeping you from getting it? Okay. So I pulled 10 things for us to talk about, and that's what we're discussing right now. So right now we're on number 6, and number 6 would be mirror trauma. Okay. So basically just attracting what you haven't healed. And that's because you unconsciously attract people who reflect back to you your core wounds and who you are. Right? Now, you're not doing that because you want to suffer. You're doing that because your system is trying to fix the original break. It's giving you the opportunity to. Now, it's up to you to break the cycle, right? It's up to you to break the cycle, all right? Because you don't want that frequency to become a loop. You want to instead be in the flow, all right? Be in the flow. I'll be teaching about numerology soon. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Number 7 is if you were a child and maybe you witnessed, okay, toxic love. So this happened to a lot of us where we just experienced toxic love in our childhood. And that itself, right? If you experience a lot of yelling, cheating, fear, all of that inside of your household, that was imprinting that this is love. Love hurts, or love is handled this way, right? And so that energy gets imprinted into your frequency, your love frequency, and you become to believe that this is how love is, or this is how it feels. Okay. So now that's imprinted on you. That's your program. That is what is distorting your current beliefs around love. Okay. Number 8 is your lack of self-love could be creating a lack in partnerships. And we talk about this all the time. Life is about self-mastery, self-love, right? Understanding your worth. It's all about self. Okay. So you are going to only attract how you see yourself. Okay. Not how you want to be treated. It's how you see yourself. So the work that you are doing inside is going to be reflected in that person, in that partner. You see. And so if you don't feel like you are enough, you'll settle, you'll overcompensate, okay? Or you'll stay in misaligned love. Like you'll stay in the toxic relationships, right? All because you don't want to, you don't feel like you are worthy of having more, right? A lot of us have been there, okay? So when you lack self-love, that's absolutely going to cause a distortion in your energy field, in your love frequency. Okay. Number 9, I pulled 10 facts for us to discuss. 10 possibilities, 10 things that could be possibly keeping you from creating the true love that you desire, manifesting that, attracting that, activating that. Okay. And so we're on number 9 now. The notes will be on YouTube. The replay will be on YouTube. Okay. If you are not in the complete identity shift program yet, guys, the mentorship, you are missing out. And Sunday we have class. So you definitely want to hop into that. The mentorship meetings take place via Zoom. Okay. We're meeting on Sunday on Zoom. So if you're not yet in that, make sure that you sign up. Okay, link is in the profile. So number 9, okay. Yes, I can't wait for classes. I got my questions ready. Yes. Okay, girl. I can't wait to see you. So number 9 is having being emotionally overloaded. All right. That's gonna cause your heart channel to basically be closed off. All right. So if your system is flooded with unprocessed emotions, you may say you want to love, but your system, your energy is too full. It's too full to let anything in. So this, of course, is going to create static in your love frequency. All right. So it's your job, your responsibility to clear all of that emotional blockage, right? Allow your heart to be open. A lot of people will say, oh, I am ready for love, but they don't even want to go out there and date. So then how are you going to attract the love? How? How will it happen if you're too scared to start dating? So that emotion, those emotions, those fears, things like that, that's creating blockages, literal kinks in the chain, kinks in the water hose. You get what I'm saying? Okay. That could be preventing you from seeing the true love that you desire. Okay. Number 10 is not feeling safe to receive love. If you don't feel safe, then how will you attain it? Many people pray for love, like you want, you desire, you long for it. But you're actually preparing for betrayal. You're preparing for someone to hurt you. You're preparing for someone to not keep their word, right? So it's like your heart is asking for the love, but your energy, because it's all about vibration, right? Your energy is preparing for the pain. And this is why we do what? We have to do the reprogramming. This is why I teach reprogramming, right? Because we've got to override these systems. Okay. So the love frequency gets split. Part of you wants it, right? And part of you doesn't trust it. Has anybody ever been in that situation? You want true love, but you're scared of it, right? You want success, but you're scared of putting yourself out there to do things. It's like these double-edged swords, right? Which way do you go? Which way do you go? All right. So these are things that could possibly be keeping you from manifesting that true love that you really, really want. If you're not seeing the love that you want, think about one of these 10 things. And I guarantee you, it probably has something to do with one of these. Everything is in the notes on this video on YouTube. Okay. You'll get all 10. All right. Does anyone need a recap? Let's go through them again really quickly. Okay. So 10 ways that your love frequency may be getting distorted, which is causing a blockage, right? Not allowing you to see the true love that you really want. 1, conditional love programming. If you were taught that, oh, if you do this, mommy and daddy is going to be so proud of you and we love you so much. So you were only praised when you performed well. Okay, or when they were pleased with you, or when you produced the results that they wanted. Okay, so this taught you that love must be earned. Okay, number one. Number two, rejection that you never healed from. So, rejection. So, early emotional rejection or abandonment creates a loop of expecting disconnection, especially early, right? You are expecting someone to not be there for you. All right. Okay. And this fear will show up. You'll have a fear of being left. Okay. Not being wanted. Okay. Another reason, another possibility could be trauma bonds. Okay. So you get addicted to that unhealthy, toxic stuff, the arguments, the back and forth, the making up, the kissing and making up, stuff, right? You understand that it's not healthy, but you feel this passion. You don't want to let it go. And to you, it's not the best love, but it's some type of love. You feel something with it. You get what I mean? That is going to be a big no no. That's going to be a big no no. Okay. Because your nervous system is going to start to believe that chaos is closeness. Okay. And so those emotional spikes are going to be mistaken for love. All right. Another reason is you overgiving and wanting to be a people pleaser. Another one is suppressing your heart energy, right? Creating blockages so that to protect yourself, basically. That's what you're doing. But ultimately, that doesn't really allow you to connect when you're putting up these emotional walls. Okay. Another reason may be because you are attracting simply what you haven't healed. Okay. So you're stuck in a loop. You're just regurgitating everything that is still lingering. Okay. Another reason may be because of your childhood and you seeing and experiencing the toxic love. Maybe that is what you grew up around. And so the reason why you can't manifest the healthy love that you truly desire right now is because you just experienced, you were taught unhealthy ways of communicating, and things like that when it comes to romantic relationships. All right. Um, Also, your lack of self love. That most certainly is a major one and definitely impacts the love that you reflect into your life. Okay. And if you don't value yourself, you are going to not be able to create partners, manifest partners, attract, align with partners that will value you. You just will not. Another one is emotional overload. If you are too guarded with emotions like fears because of your past that you haven't resolved, of course, that is going to create blockages, right? You can't, you have a lot of unprocessed emotions. They are lingering, getting in the way of you creating that love. Okay. And then last, not feeling safe in love will cause a distortion and you won't be able to see and experience the love that you truly want. All right. Okay. So I have some more notes for you guys. Okay. And so we are going to be, I want to remind you again, I told you guys that I'm going to be utilizing the word activate more and more as opposed to manifest. And this is just to help remind you that everything you need is within you. It's already there. So when I say activate, you can feel like, you can just go within as opposed to manifest. When I say manifest, you may feel like you have to like create something outside of yourself. Okay. So love isn't something you chase, okay, or attract or script into existence. We want to, the love frequency already exists within you. So again, we want to activate. All right. And so Again, I just told you guys some ways that your love frequency can be distorted. Okay. And so we're going to just talk about how the activation works, right? So, I don't want you again to feel like love is outside of you. Okay. And again, the manifestation using the term, which there's nothing wrong with the term, but we're just trying to continue to tweak this thing so we can create quickly, as quickly as possible. And the better you can understand, the quicker you can create the life that you love. And so manifestation sometimes has people thinking that, again, it is out there, you're waiting on it to arrive. When, again, we want to understand that the love that we desire is already within us, and we should be focused on self love. And this is how we activate the possibilities for others to come in and, align with us in our frequency field, in our energy field. Okay. So you are going to attract what you feel safe holding. And your subconscious mind doesn't bring you what you want. It it allows what feels familiar. Okay. So again, if love felt unsafe before, if love felt unstable before, your energy system is basically going to reject or self sabotage any healthy love that tries to come into the picture. Self sabotage, right? You don't want that. But what is your dominant frequency? So the activation is going to begin when you reprogram your system into feeling like you are safe right now. It is safe right now. This is why I tell people it's not necessary to go back and dwell on the past over and over and over again. Why? Why? What's important is feeling safe now, right? Are you safe right now? Do you love yourself now? How's life right now? Okay. Are you understanding that you don't have to carry your past with you? Are you understanding that not everyone is the same? Do you believe in true love? Right? Do you believe that it's feasible for you right now? Right? Are you willing? Are you ready? Are you able to step into this? Right? And activate what is already within you? Okay. All right. My sister's glowing as always. Sorry for interrupting. I love you. This is good. Thank you, Eddie. I love you guys. All right. So, again, it's about what is going on internally. So, activation is literally a shifting that identity, right? That's what it's about. You can't receive soul love while operating in survival mode, right? You're in fear. You're worried. You're anticipating negativity. Okay, so you're literally going to have to shift your identity to become someone who expects true love, embodies self love to the fullest, right? And feels safe with true love. You've got to retrain yourself now. Okay, you've got to retrain yourself now. Okay, okay, so again, we're shifting identities. So it's not how do I get them to love me? Okay. It's not, oh, how do I get this person? How do I get this SP over here? Or how do I, It's how do I become the version of me that allows love to flow to me effortlessly? Effortlessly. Because love is a frequency, it's not a person. Love is a frequency. It is not a person. Okay. So the frequency of love is openness and peace and joy and safety and gratitude. That's what true love for self with others feels like. It feels open, it feels peaceful, it feels great, right? It feels safe. So if you desire that, you must activate, okay, and become a vibrational match to that. Not by chasing someone, right, who obviously uh is not for you. You don't chase anyone to complete you. That's what we don't do. That's definitely what we don't do. So when you shift your frequency, that love can finally recognize you, and you can recognize the true love for you. You won't have any time for fuck boys or fuck girls. You will not. You won't, like, you might be looking at some of your exes now like, damn, what was I thinking? That's crazy. What was I thinking? Like, some clothes, think about it. Like, you look at some outfits, you're like, damn, I used to wear that. Different identity. You can't even see your current self in that outfit. You can't even see your current self in those clothes, in with that ex, living where you used to live, driving what you used to drive, working where you used to work, right? You're like, damn, that used to be me. I used to wear my hair like that. Gosh, I used to wear my makeup like that. Wow, I used to work there. Wow, I used to hang out with them. You're like, damn, I can't even see that. That would never, like, wow, I used to do that. It doesn't even resonate anymore, does it? Different identity. We've been shifting identities all our lives. All I do is teach you how to do it intentionally, how to move intentionally. You understand? Okay? Because you don't have time to waste. You don't have time to waste to try to figure it out. Okay. If you are not in the complete identity shift program, make sure that you sign up. Class is on Sunday. You don't want to miss it. 12:30 p.m. via Zoom. Link is in the profile. It's on discount while I'm on the live. It's on a major discount too. Okay. You can get the program, just the mentorship in the box, or you can get it with the weekly mentorships via Zooms. There's two options. Okay. Make sure you take advantage while I'm on the live, guys. Sometimes I get off and you guys are emailing me for a discount after the fact, and I can't match the same discounts. Let's see. What else? Sorry, I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok this way after this session. If you guys want to watch the replay, you can, and you can see the notes for the session. Okay. So where did I leave off? If you have not received a bioscan before, look into them. Okay. So your bioscan, when you get that done, that is going to show you what's blocking your activation. Okay. If you are wanting to create healthy love, manifest healthy love, activate healthy love in your life, and you don't know what is holding you back, get a bioscan done. Okay, do your research. Link is in the profile. I have more information on that, right? That actually is on discount too, but I have more information on that. Don't rush. Take your time. Do your research, and then come back and get a bioscan. Oh, tell hubby thank you. Yeah. Um. So, and why do we want the bioscan for to scan our being so we can determine, so we can get to the true love that we want as quickly as possible, right? Like, I know that when I was single and I was ready for love, I remember what that felt like. And I just really wanted my person to hurry up at that point, then, so we could get it popping, right? And so we could continue to move forward with love. And if you are experiencing blockages, figure out what you need to work on, right? And so you'll be able to see what your own system is broadcasting. What are you calling into your biofield, right? Because I'm all about not wasting time and utilizing the tools and technology that we have here. Like, who has time to waste? Nobody has time to waste. Okay. Everything is already discounted. Okay. Once you purchase, Miss Kim says, wait. Yes, once you want the one-on-one, get the bioscan. So with the bioscan, guys, I do a consultation. So leave about 60 minutes for the bioscan, okay? The reason why it's important to get the bioscan is so I can tell you exactly what I need to help you with, right? So it's going to give us that internal look at what you're dealing with, what your body is wanting to tell you, and then I'm able to pour into you. But not only that, you get a consultation with me during that session, but I also generate your perfect frequencies for your body. So we basically can correct and balance your energetic imbalances, your love frequency with frequency. We correct it with frequency. hmm So that too is on Supercell. No discount code needed. Take advantage while I'm on the live. Okay, what are your questions around love, healing, manifestation, mindset, getting over your love traumas, things like that? Put it in the comments, okay? So remember, if your heart is on guard, how are you going to attract the things that you want, right? Your heart is on guard, right? So you can't receive the love that you want. People say that they want love, but baby, if you are too fearful of it, right? If you are too guarded, all men want is what's in between my legs. All what women want is this money, right? You're in defense mode. And you know what I teach. What you think about, you create. My heart used to be guarded too. But let me tell you, baby, I had to get to work. I spent 3 years working on myself, healing myself, working through my shit. And then I said, okay, Divine, I'm ready. Put that, if you want to know how to do it, get up in my mentorship program. Okay, get the Zoom access. But really quickly, the gist of it, January 2018, on my intention board, I put my husband. April, my husband was walking into my life. We've been inseparable since. Seriously inseparable. I really want to say, I really want to say we probably, guys, in the 7 years, gosh, I mean, I don't even know if we've spent a whole week apart. Oh, yeah. Okay. When we first met, I was in Virginia and he was up north. Okay. So we would see each other every weekend, until I moved up north. So throughout the week, we would work, and then either I would head up north or he would come down. But once I moved up here, I mean, we probably, while we were courting and before I moved with him, before we got a place in Philly, we probably missed like 2 weekends together out of all that time. And since the moment we met, and then since we've moved in together, we may have maybe 3 weekends, maybe missed that while we've been together. Maybe three. I don't know. We've been inseparable. Um, We've been inseparable. So, but I know what it feels like to have that guarded heart. I know what that feels like. Okay. So, I want to let you know that the true love that you want and you desire, you can have it. You can create it. So, you just got to know how to play this game. You got to know how to play this game. Okay. All right. You can also get the services bundled. You can get the discount. Okay. So you can get my complete identity shift program with mentorship and the bio scan. And you can get that for a discounted bundle price. If you go under the bio scan, you'll see an option for the bundle. If you go under the program, you'll see an option for a bundle. Okay. My SP told me he will marry the third party. Do I give up? I have manifesting him for 3 months. Okay, so I'm Ria, I love you so much, right? So my SP told me he will marry the third party. Okay. So and your question is, do I give up? S- I don't mean no harm, but the sooner you kick this one to the curb, baby, the sooner you can get to your true love. You understand? The sooner we stop forcing situations, the better. The sooner we surrender to what the universe is trying to show us, the better. You understand? Okay. Listen to the universe. Hey, girl. Thank you, Leah. Listen to the universe. I don't know how clear it can get, you know? See, we have this man who's being very honest. He's actually telling you that he wants to marry someone else. He's not playing any games, I guess, by him saying that he's telling you his truth, but it's another party. So I don't know what's going on here. Instead of us focusing on what why he's doing this to you, let's focus on why you're allowing it. So we can nip that shit in the butt right now. Why are you allowing this? Let's talk about it. If you want true love, you ain't gonna get it like this. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't gonna get it from him. So you might as well stop wasting your time, right? It hurts. Sometimes we don't want to give up because we wasted so much time. But you're gonna waste a whole lot more time and a whole lot more tears. And you're gonna have a whole lot more suffering and pain if you don't get up out of that right now. See, you're thinking like, oh, this person doesn't want me. When you should just be saying, this is not the one for me. Like, you should be acknowledging that this person isn't the one for you. And you should be seeing that. Not be worried about this person not wanting you. And wasting your powerful energy to chase. No. Been there, so I can talk about you. And I'm here to tell you, that ain't the way to get it. You see, that's not the way to get it. Okay? I hope that you take that information and actually apply it. Because I would hate to see you waste more time in your life. you know. When we listen to the divine and we are obedient, the divine rewards us. But it takes effort, it takes work, it takes dedication, it takes obedience to listen to the divine and do what the divine says. It does. It takes work. But when I tell you that nobody does it better than the divine, that's exactly what I mean. Nobody does it better. So if you truly want a beautiful, magical life, then you will surrender to the divine, because you are co-creating here with the divine. We're not doing this by ourselves. And when you take matters into your own hands, it's like you don't trust the divine to make sure that what you want and what you need is delivered to you. More importantly, what you need. Like, I don't want to be single. This person over here, they look good, they smell good. I'm gonna entertain them. One day later, red flag, red flag. Oh, is this what that means? Divine, give me a clear sign if this person is not for me. I need it to be clear, divine. Next day, red flag, red flag, red flag. Divine, that wasn't clear enough. That wasn't clear enough. I don't know if that was it, divine. 30 days go by. 6 months go by. Now y'all having a baby. Now y'all moving in. You think it gets easier? It does not. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And you're holding up, you're delaying what you could be, enjoying. True love. True love. It does take patience. But my relationship feels magical. It feels peaceful. It feels lovely. It feels like it feels like a healthy relationship. You know what I mean? You ever felt a healthy relationship? It feels good. Shit. It feels good. You hear me? If you are not in the program, or if you do not have your bio scan, you have a few more minutes to take advantage of the sale. Okay, it's on discount while I am on the live. Okay. Questions, please put your questions in the comments, both on YouTube and on TikTok. You can ask questions about mindset, manifestation, love, healing. Maria says, how do you manifest if you've been single for so long? How do you manifest true love? This is everything that I teach in my program, right? But let me give you the gist. Okay. What's important is you are choosing a new identity to step into. Okay. It's all about identity shifting. Okay. That's why my program is called Complete Identity Shift Program. Okay. So you are going to be basically focused on the wife that you will be. Who is this wife? What does she look like? What does she sound like? What does she feel on an everyday basis, right? And what does she wear? What does she smell like? Who is this woman, right? You need to create her, and then you need to be her, okay? In order for us to create here in this reality, transform our 3D world, we must be that which we desire. Okay? So that means that we must activate what is already within us and be the very thing that we are wanting to call into our lives. Okay? It's already within you. Okay? You're activating your love frequency, opening up your heart, right? Releasing your guards. Okay? And you are focused on that identity, keeping your eye on the prize, right? By you keeping your eye on that new identity that you are stepping into, okay, every single day you will act like her. You will be her. And then you will find that your world will start to shift. Okay. And that's what I teach in the program. If you're not in the program, it's on super discount, guys, while I am on the live. Okay. While I am on the live. Okay. So you get to access the program, which it has step-by-step instruction on how to transform your life literally every day. One day here, day one, you follow this step. Day two, you follow this step. And if you are someone who doesn't mind listening to your learning, you're in the right hands. Okay. My program consists of a lot of audio, so you will be listening to me. Okay. It consists of my written material to go along with, the program. It comes with community access. All right. And if you choose the option for mentorship, you also get access to the weekly Zooms. So we have Zoom here on Sunday. Okay. So good luck with that. Okay, good luck with that. It'll be 12:30 p.m. Eastern. We also have Mindset Church at 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay. What else? If you need a bio scan, that is too on discount. Link is in the profile. You can get both of them bundled up if you prefer. Hi, baby. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Thank you, Popo.
You're welcome.
I love you so much.
Me too. I missed you so much.
You did?
Yeah.
I missed you.
Me too.
Wow. Thank you. The park was fun?
Yeah.
Doing the singing bowl? My little hippie baby. Any questions about mindset? If you are getting the program, you have a few more minutes to take advantage of the discount. Any questions about mindset, manifestation, love, healing your love life, frequency? I'm sorry, manifesting love. Any of that, put it in the comments. I would love to answer them. Don't forget the replay for this will be on YouTube. All right. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do that. All right. Also, my the notes for today's lesson is in the YouTube description under the video. All right, guys, I'm going to get ready to get off of here. Link is in the profile for the mentorship as well as the scan. See you guys in the mentorship class on Sunday. Okay. If anyone has any questions, you can